Hello everyone, this is Sabrina. I hope you're well. Welcome to the special pick a card reading. What makes this one special? Well, I'm hoping to reveal to you what you don't currently see in your immediate environment or in your 3D. Some of you might be wondering what is changing and what is happening in your life, and so this pick a card reading should reveal everything that you don't see, that maybe your spirit guides are wanting you to see. So as usual, you can choose from 4 different piles or choose according to the timestamp or the crystal. Group number 1 is a Phantom Angel Quartz. Group 2 is Amazonite. Group 3 is an Angel Aura Quartz. Group 4 is a Rose Quartz. So as usual, take a moment to reflect or tune into maybe the color, the energy of the pile that is calling you the most. Group 1. Hello, Group 1s, for all of you who chose the Phantom Angel Quartz. Set that right here. So what is it that you may not see coming that can be helpful for you to see? Starting with the Spirit Helpers deck. What your Spirit Helpers want you to know: endurance is the key to your success. To me, this is a confirmation that you're on the right path, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Endurance is the key to success. I want to put the crystal over there. And what is it that you don't see coming? Or what you don't see right now? The energy of the situation. There are many particles in our 3D that creates a physical experience, but there are also many things that you cannot see, that your eyes are not able to see. So, Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers. It's almost as if there's a choice. Maybe something is distracting you from your main goal and you're not sure what to choose. Perhaps you're wanting to choose the path to gain more money, and some of you might just simply be wanting to be free or to feel loved. Yeah, there's an option here. You're split between the two. It's very possible as well that your path forward could be splitting into 2 potentials. And again, you may already have become aware of this choice point. And for some of you, it's soon you're going to be put in a position where you're going to have to choose which path you want to follow. Now, a lot of the time, this path isn't something physical, right, that we take steps towards. It's a choice. It's a personal choice. What do you wish to experience? You're going to have to choose. What was the next? What was the next deck that I wanted to pull from? Oh, actually, whoop! There went one stack of cards down to the floor. I want a 3rd card. What you don't see. Okay. And let me get those out of the way. Let's just pull. I want to pull all the cards so I can get a higher perspective of your current situation. Group 1. What does Group 1 not see coming at the moment? Or what you're not seeing at all? endurance. So what's more important for you right now, and this might, again, may not be something that you are currently seeing or understanding, you can make adjustments in your daily routine to help you, well, to balance your emotions, to balance your energies. The number 2 could also be encouraging you to listen to your intuition, your higher self. There's a term that just came to my mind. You're at a choice point. What is the worst of 2 evils? It's almost as if you might feel split between, there's something that you want to experience, right? You're waiting for a wish or a hope or a dream to come true. But on the flip side, you're also looking to earn more money. And so again, so there's a choice point here. And remember, your guides, your higher self, are all helping you to choose. But choose what feels best. Choose what feels better for you. And this is something that you are facing the choice to make for yourself in every passing second. So if you feel every day you're being pulled out of balance or equilibrium, your mind is going here and there, your emotions are uncertain, or you're scared, and then you're elated, and then you're uncertain. And this is because right now the energies are trying to get you to find a happy balance within yourself, your mind, your body, your emotions, your choices. It's all about balance, balancing your energy, balancing your frequency. And this is something that you wouldn't see, would it? But it's something that you feel, isn't it? Okay, think it through. And even here, although this is a symbol for Gemini, it's still the number 2. And then down here, you've got the number 42. So you have the opportunity to make adjustments in your daily routine, everything that you think. You can choose to experience more chaos in your life, or you can choose to embrace love, happiness, freedom. You can also balance or find a balance between the extremes. I feel like there's something that is about to manifest for you, maybe something you've been wishing for or working towards, but it itself is waiting for you to choose the next path that you're wanting to explore. It's also important for you to trust that whatever you choose in life, you're always going to receive the blessings, the abundance, the energy, the know-how, the ability. You're always going to receive what you need for the sake of the experience based on what you choose. So I feel like you're having to choose or make a real serious decision about yourself and your life right now. And honestly, I don't feel like there's any rush. But I'm hoping that you will choose what feels better for you. That's the only way you're going to know. Two more. Does group 1 need to know that perhaps group 1 is not seeing at the moment? Or it's possible you're not even understanding what you're experiencing. Okay. The egg stone, its choice point, embodiment, fertility, receptivity, and so what we have here is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Take time out to take care of yourself, slow down, create your own daily retreat, your own daily routine that nurtures everything that you believe is right for you. So what more can be helpful for group 1 at this time? what group 1 is not necessarily seeing, but needs to choose. Right. Oh. So choosing how to exert your power. You can continue on a path where you're trying to force something to happen, or you can choose to go with the flow, allow something new to come in for you to guide you out of the chaos. It's also very possible that many of you are stuck in dysfunctional patterns from the past that are all trying to free you from some sort of emotional or mental prison that is keeping you uncertain somehow. But you do have the choice to believe that you're always going to receive absolutely everything that you need, or you can choose, to keep trying to force a situation. So you're at the choice point. Interesting how the nettle card, it's like, it's time for you to choose to take action on what feels best for you, but what feels best for you right now. Not thinking about the future, but choosing to align with what feels right for you right now. You can rise above the chaos. You can learn from it too. So as far as like a split in consciousness, this is exactly what's happening. And so some of you might just feel comfortable staying exactly where you're at and not making any changes in your life. But others of you are feeling pulled to just kind of surrender and trust. So when you take action, blessings are going to find you. More blessings are going to start coming into your life. So you've got the number 6 here, helping you find a happy and healthy balance in your daily routine. Receiving and utilizing, everything that you have to maintain a happy, peaceful balance. So come back to the first card. What you're experiencing right now, group 1, is something that is testing your endurance. Something for you to think about. Sometimes when you really sit with your situation, you can realize that it's you or your mind, your emotions or your expectations that are causing your own internal chaos. You can also choose to realize that you have the power to pull yourself out of that chaotic cycle. You can get your own self unstuck. So another card for group 1 from all the cards that fell onto the floor, of course. What more does group 1 need to know? Hold on, let me situate these. Right. What more does group 1 need to know or see that they're not currently seeing? Let me put this over here. Your energy is aligning with other frequencies that are having the same experiences. So your frequency is aligning with others that are here exploring the same life path theme as you. Your soul tribe, technically. So expect to have encounters that allow you to feel expansive and empowering. But again, it's up to you to choose to empower yourself. Or you have the free will to choose to feel like a victim of your circumstance, a victim of your emotions. But remember, maybe this chaos is coming from your mind. Your expectations, how you feel, and your emotions are creating this inner chaos, which is creating some sort of inner conflict And the inner conflict is what creates our daily reality. As soon as you can see that you can make a subtle adjustment within your own self, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, let go of expectations, you will start to notice that your reality will begin to change to match what you choose to believe next, or what you choose to step into. So what do you need next to experience that will nurture you, that will help you in your daily routine, your daily life experiences? Or better yet, what other energy might be blocking you that you should become aware of? Perhaps this is that last piece of information or that blockage that is waiting for you to release it or to rise above it. Be careful who you share your energy with, because you live in a world with both darkness and light. Choice, it's a choice point. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. But group number 1, everything is available to you right here, right now, in the present moment, whenever you take the opportunity and the willingness to see yourself in your own situation, or how you're keeping yourself stuck in an unhealthy pattern, or you're allowing yourself to be lured into the darker energies, when this entire time you've had the potential to connect with the light. What feels better? What's easier? What will allow you to experience more peace? How can you attract more like-minded frequencies into your world? And now I understand why the sage is showing up over here, because you can use remedies to clear out the negative energy in your space, in your mind, in your heart, in your body, in your aura. Okay, but it's up to you to take action, to clear all that energy. Okay, wow. Group 1, this is the energy of your reality that you are not necessarily currently seeing. How could you see this? These are emotions, these are thoughts. These are choices, not necessarily something seen with the physical eyes, but it's a perfect explanation of what you're navigating right now. So I hope this brought you a sense of enlightenment. I know it definitely gave you some homework to do, something to think about, and the realization that it's up to you to choose which side you want to be on. You might need to listen to this pile again, realizing that we're at 19 minutes. However, take your time. If you need help, feel free to reach out. And if you're drawn to another pile, feel free to check out another pile as well to see what else you're not currently seeing about your current situation. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. If you were drawn to the Amazonite crystal, welcome to this pick a card reading for today about what you don't currently see, what you are not seeing about your current situation. Okay, group 1 was kind of intense. It lasted about 19 minutes. So group 2, let's see what you've got going on. Okay, speak your truth with passion. Something happening in your throat chakra, your self-expression. Is there something that you feel like you need to say? Go like this. Of course. Let me bring this down here. That's better. Okay. Group Two, I need to pull the other card. So what is it that you don't currently see? You don't currently see that you're safe. You might feel like you were disconnected or that others aren't understanding you. And maybe you're trying to speak your truth, but the words just aren't coming out in the way that you need them to. So we're going to pull a third card. What are you not currently seeing about your situation? Ace of Wands. What you don't currently see is that you have the power to free yourself from your emotions, the emotional intensities that you might be feeling or experiencing right now. What more descriptive? Two. You need to know about your current situation, what you don't see, or what you're not currently seeing that's available to you, perhaps. Moon and Leo, be humble. You know what? So even with these cards, I feel like you have a huge heart. And maybe have experienced a life of disappointment or broken hearts so far. But there's a reason for this as well. What you don't necessarily see at the moment is the reason. So what more? Wow. Okay. I didn't even have to try for that one. Okay. So your social media or the internet, right, is, I feel like, okay, you probably feel defeated by your social media experiences. You know, and how can I say this to make everyone understand, especially those who were born after the internet actually became a thing? The internet is not real. The internet is digital. There's so much false on the internet. The only thing that you can really trust is your current environment, the people that are around you, your daily routine, what's in your local community and your country. That's really where you should be focusing your time and your energy. But I can't make anyone understand that the internet is not a true reflection of you. So the best way that you can determine who you are and what you want is to take a break from the social media. Social media is never going to tell you exactly what you want to hear. It's not going to confirm to you or for you who you really are, what you think, what you want, what you know that you're capable of. The internet is never going to be able to convince you. And so there's a struggle, right? There's a disconnect, and then feeling a lack of empowerment, a lack of connection, or that you're not being seen, you're not being heard. But again, the internet isn't real. It's just a digital visualization for the purpose of entertainment. Yeah, it really doesn't have any truth to it at all. What has truth is right there in front of you. What you can touch, what you can see, what you can interact with in your immediate environment. What you don't see is how lucky you are, how blessed you are when you are paying attention to what is right there around you immediately. Okay, what else does group 2 not see about your current situation, your current environment? That nothing is impossible. When you open yourself up to the unexpected, you will find a way. But this is you getting real with you. Take time to yourself or your immediate surroundings, not on TV, not on the internet, not on, it's not, life is not through your device. Life is happening within you. Life is happening inside of you. Life happens through your choices in your current 3D reality, what is right there available that you can reach out and touch. So the reason why maybe you're feeling disappointed or not heard or seen by the internet is perhaps maybe you're not currently even accepting yourself. Do you believe in yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you trust yourself? Do you talk kindly to yourself? Group 2, and I can say this over and over and over again until I'm blue in the face, it's so important to just detach, disconnect yourself from all social media and just spend even a day without your device, without the internet. Take a day off to just hang out in your space. Go for a hike or a walk. Do something in your local environment. Get away from all that distraction. Because honestly, everything that's on the internet right now are just other people who are also trying to get everybody's attention. But maybe they're not really doing the work right there. That's right there in front of them. That's available to them. Group 2, what more does group 2 not see that they should become aware of? That would be helpful for them at this time. And before I look at the card, I understand how, especially if you are isolated or alone, using the internet can make you feel like you're not necessarily alone. But honestly, if you're alone in your current environment, you're still alone. But maybe the one who needs your attention, your acceptance, your love, and your appreciation the most is you. Maybe what you're searching for is your own acceptance. Okay. So 10th house, destiny, midheaven, Saturn, Capricorn. There's a message here saying that part of your destiny, your life path, your purpose, in this lifetime, you are exploring everybody else's truth, everybody else's beliefs. You're exploring, everything else, everyone else. But in the end, it's really up to you to determine, what do you believe? What is valuable for you? What is right for you? What do you need to do? Choose to create your own belief system. You're meant to be creating your own structure, stability, based on what is right for you and not what everything on the internet is telling you. Even I am pointing you back to you. And I'm not here to tell you what you need to do. I'm just the messenger revealing something that you probably need to become aware of that you're not recognizing. You're not going to find yourself out there. You're not going to find yourself on the internet. You're probably never going to find that appreciation through social media. Not in the way that you truly want it. You'll find it when you step up for yourself and you take the responsibility on your own. Nobody else is able to understand you or your path or your purpose or your desires. Nobody else can fully understand your heart or what you're capable of. But you do. So why aren't you honoring that? Right? Community. Your local environment, your local community. And especially for those of you who you don't feel accepted in your local community, it's very possible that you're here meant to be finding a way to live your life in isolation, especially when no one else resonates with you. If they don't get you, if they don't understand you, let me put this back up here, then life is waiting for you to take responsibility for your own self, to make you happy, to love yourself. And whatever way that feels when you find this anchor within yourself, your life, your own sense of stability, that's where empowerment and recognition and acceptance happens. So this is who you are becoming. It's more important for you to speak from your truth, what you value, what you believe, without looking for a confirmation from anywhere else, especially social media. So what else does group 2 not see at the moment in your current environment? So these are pretty much describing the energy of your reality and what you're experiencing in your life right now. Interesting how this card is saying you are not alone. Whether in the spiritual realm or the physical realm, you are not alone. A true friend is entering or already present in your life, offering compassion and support. Hi, friend. That's me, I think. I love you. I honor you. I respect you. I believe in you. I really wish you can believe in you too. So one more card or message that perhaps something more that you don't see or maybe you're not aware of that needs attention the most. I feel like it's this one. Yeah, so there's something that you fear. Maybe there's something that you think is impossible. But open to the unexpected. The only way you can realize or open yourself to the unexpected is just in your own space. Go for a walk. Fear will distort your actions that will make you act from feelings of powerless or limitation. Fear of not being accepted. Fear of being criticized. Fear of being made fun of. Fear of people not believing in you. There's a fear. It's an inner fear, your inner child perhaps. So when you recognize that you are acting from a place of fear, you can consciously choose love instead. Love yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself. Open to the impossible, the unexpected. You'll find a way. This is your destiny, according to astrology. Saturn. So this might be an entire life path experience that you are navigating. Group number 2. And this is something that you're not necessarily seeing either, because none of us can see our destiny. We can feel the path that we're on. We can experience the disappointment or the disconnection or the rebellion, right? The opposition between ourselves, what we really want, and what everyone else is wanting. But you will start to see the truth when you just start connecting with you, believing in you, and making the choices that feel right for you. Whatever this is that you need to do, especially if you are single, especially if you are on your own. The distractions, aka social media, are preventing you from connecting with your own heart. That's where that spiritual connection is. But if you're not spending time loving you, then you're not allowing yourself this new inspiration, this new connection, that new supportive conversation, that new unexpected opportunity that is waiting for you to just really recognize and open up to that, to believe in yourself, but also recognize where you were acting from a feeling of powerlessness, or if you're feeling limited. And just choose love instead. Choose to see everything as possible. Allow yourself to experience everything. Allow yourself to feel love, experience love, even if it is spiritual. I know when I go for hikes in nature, I definitely feel loved. Why is that? Because nature doesn't have emotional expectations. Nature just exists. It's life in its true essence. Everything is free. Everything supports everything else. Everything is healthy. Everything is nurtured. In fact, nature is also probably free from thoughts. Nature is free from fear. And I'm talking about the plant kingdom, by the way, not necessarily animals. Okay, it's really important what you don't see. It's really important for you to put yourself into an environment in nature away from everything that is distracting you, because what you're absorbing in your immediate reality every day, group number 2, is causing you fear. And maybe that fear doesn't even belong to you, but it's something that you're picking up from that social media. It's the external distortion that is not real. But you keep putting yourself there, don't you? Wow. So group number 2, I truly do hope that these messages are activating something amazing within you, realizing the power that you have. Maybe you've always known you've had this power. Maybe you've just never given yourself the permission slip to activate and use this power in your own life, for your own self, without the necessity of having anybody else in your immediate environment. So it's all there, available, ready, and waiting for you. When you're ready to own it, when you're ready to own yourself, when you're ready to believe in yourself, when you're ready to be kind to yourself, when you're ready to love yourself. So these are your messages, group 2. I hope these inspire you. If you enjoyed the video, of course, please do click the like button, show your support. If you are drawn to another pile, feel free to listen to another pile. But it looks like these piles are about 20 minutes long today. But I really feel like these messages were really wanting to come through for you. So thank you for your attention to this matter. And I wish you a wonderful day, and see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the Angel Aura Quartz, welcome to your messages for today, what you don't currently see. I'm not sure if this is something that you don't see coming, but what you're not currently seeing in your environment, your life, your reality right now, something like that. So spirit helpers are reminding you to be calm and keep going. Ooh, the number 10. So you're focusing on a vision. This might also have something to do with your third eye and your perceptions. Be calm and keep going. So what is it that you're not seeing? Strength. The world. I want to pull a third card. Ooh. These just literally flipped around. So the sun, that's funny. The Wheel of Fortune. Something, I feel like what you don't currently see is something fantastic is about to happen in your life. But one more card for group number 3. Well, I feel like there's 2 cards. I want this one, but I'm really wanting this one. Ah, okay, that makes sense. The Empress. You feel like you're missing something, where in fact what you don't currently see is that you have everything. Okay. Let's pull your other cards. Group 3. What you're not seeing is the current energy of your environment, what you're currently experiencing in your daily reality. Group 3. Speak your world into being. Let me fix that just a little bit. Okay. Wow. Your path is splitting. The road leads a new way. So don't you worry tonight or today. That's a message from one of the divine doors. 1, 2, 3. You have the number 8. So there's 3. Let me just look at these for a minute. So it's like 10, 11, 12. What you don't currently see, group number 3, is you're completing a huge phase or a cycle in your life where you've been focusing on a very specific vision, a goal. But I'm thinking what you don't necessarily see is that maybe this has been a 10-year cycle or process for you. Maybe you don't realize that this whole time your intuition has been coming online. Your infinite connection with a higher power has been guiding you towards the completion. This expansion, it has everything to do with law of attraction. Your life, your purpose, your soul's growth. What you don't currently see, group number 3, is that you have the power to speak what you need to experience or what you want to feel. And that's what's going to manifest next for you. It's also very possible, another thing that you don't see is that you may believe that you need to go through certain steps in order to retrieve one thing, to get something else, to learn something else, to allow you to live a life where that structure, that process is now collapsed. And it's easier now for you to manifest the life that you prefer based on what you choose to experience. You can speak your world into being, and this will show up for you even faster than you're expecting. You've been freed from a set of limitations and restrictions in your life that may have been keeping you stuck in a pattern of, so the word coming through is like victimization. Maybe you felt like you were a victim of circumstance because you're feeling stuck in your current daily reality and you really just want to free yourself. You want to move forward. But maybe you're not realizing that you have the power to free yourself. But it's also important for you to free yourself from your thoughts, your beliefs, your expectations, your emotions. That's where true freedom exists. So maybe you're keeping yourself maybe you are the one that's not allowing yourself to experience freedom at a much higher level. Yeah, there's something going on with your perceptions, how you perceive yourself and perceive the world, your third eye, your pineal gland. So how do you see yourself? Do you believe yourself? Do you believe everything is possible? Are you open to receive life's blessings? Are you strong, confident, capable? Are you worthy? Do you even feel worthy of this life of freedom that you wish to be experiencing? Because if you don't feel worthy, then it's your own mind that's going to block you, isn't it? But if you can imagine and perceive yourself in this life that you wish to be experiencing, guess what? Your reality is going to start shifting instantly to match everything that you love, what you wish to feel, what you want to experience. There's a new path. There's a new beginning. There's a new opportunity. But it's waiting for you to visualize or to hold a new vision for yourself. It's time to dream a new dream. You've already outlived the old one. But if you can look back on your life and see how far you've come, and notice what you are capable of now, what would you choose? What's next for you? Wow, okay, group 3. What more are you not currently seeing? Most of the time we're looking for something that we see that's tangible, that we can go after and get. And life is working opposite of that for you now. And this is part of what you do not necessarily see. I wonder if this card came out because I was talking about seeing and not seeing. See the beauty of the sacred everywhere in your life right now. It's all around you, waiting for you to choose. Even you are sacred. So do you see yourself as sacred? Group number 3. I feel like there's another card here for you, so let's pull another one. Group number 3. I feel like I influenced that one, and I don't want to influence the cards, which is why a lot of the time I'll just pull the cards before I record, because... Okay, so there's a new journey, a spiritual path that you are on. You have completed one. Right now you might feel like you're in between. You're waiting for a new dream to happen. You're wanting it to happen, but nothing is happening for you. Because the Speak Your World into Being is a perfect explanation of what it means to embody. So to embody means to make choices, to align with your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, and to start speaking or acting, creating in your daily routine as if you are ready to step into this new experience. And then your reality is going to start shifting, bringing you the opportunities to step into this new dream, this wish of yours. I don't think getting the job or earning the money to purchase something that will allow you to do something else, I don't think that's an option for you anymore. It doesn't mean that money is no longer available in your life, but it's no longer the power that you can use to assert your goals and your projects. So it's shifting from the consciousness of money, which is technically just energy. It's a frequency. It's a power. Oh, it's shifting. What you don't currently see is that right now it's important for you to use the power within yourself to make something happen for you without needing to involve the essence of money with it. So there's an emotional depth here that is supporting you. You're the only one who can set yourself free. And just as an example, coming back to the whole money thing, for those of you who are waiting to hit the lottery, or want $1 million because it will free you from your current reality, where it's the money isn't going to be able to free you. So it's not a permission slip that allows you to feel worthy. You are the only person who can actually make you feel worthy of everything that you're experiencing. Money just gives you more power to escape or avoid yourself. And this is something that you probably don't currently see. But if you believe in yourself and you trust and you can visualize, you can feel, you can imagine, see that sacred is everywhere waiting for you to just set that new intention. So the spiral journey, growth, renewal, healed, you have completed one dream journey, and now it's time for you to choose another one. But somehow the rules have changed, haven't they? That's because timelines are shifting, energies are changing, frequencies are increasing, right? More events are happening on the planet. Group 3, what more does group 3 need to know that they're not necessarily currently seeing? That you're the only one that has the power to make yourself better. Your daily routine. So, right, focus on simply just start creating a daily routine that allows you to nurture everything that you love. For example, and I know I preach this all the time, but I think I preach this whole daily ritual thing because I was born with some strong placements in 6th house astrology, so that would that would enhance that. But these are tangible things that you can choose to do for yourself every day in your daily routine. 6th house, your health and your well-being. So nurture your thoughts, nurture your emotion, nurture your body. Be good to yourself. Allow yourself fresh, clean water or nutrient-dense food. Allow yourself, create experiences for yourself every day that allows you to feel alive. And when you start embracing this and enjoying this every day by creating this daily routine to support you and everything that you're dreaming about and wishing for, then magic is going to start happening. The sacred that is around you and within you is going to start activating new experiences for you. Was it this one or was there a different? Okay, and this one's just, right, a new vision. But I think this was the same as there. Be calm, keep going. So there's a new visualization. Visualize yourself in a life that you prefer, in the reality that you prefer. So if you're not really enjoying your current home environment, visualize yourself. Where is it that you wish to be? What does it look like? What does it smell like? What's in the environment? What is surrounding you? What are you enjoying? Okay. And then there was this card, the 9th. So this could be the 9th house, your higher ideals, your philosophy, what you choose to believe, accessing higher levels of your mind, higher inspiration. The 9 is divine. Flirt with yourself. Flirt and entertain yourself with all of these thoughts, your imagination. What if I was experiencing, right? What would it feel like to be living in this location with the mountains and the pine trees? What would it feel like to experience living surrounded by all these trees? What would it feel like to be near the ancient stones where I could connect with them and retrieve the ancient memories of past life experiences on the earth? Or even connecting with the stones can also help you to access and experience that divine sacred energy that is everywhere. It's also inside of you. waiting for you to create something new based on your vision. But are you taking time to sit with yourself to visualize something new? Or are you stuck in an old daily routine? Interesting. I've got the Guardian here. And 55 is the energy, the frequency of change. Palo Santo is a sacred wood. In fact, so it's it's one of the woods that you can burn to clear out your sacred space, negativity. And honestly, so remembering back to when I was burning to clear the space, I prefer Palo Santo because of the smell. But at the same time, I started realizing that I was really sensitive to smoke, so I had to stop burning because it was affecting my lungs. Which is interesting because when I stopped burning stuff, I realized that I was using a different tool to clear myself when I don't really need those external tools to clear my energy or to make myself feel better. In fact, I'm thinking group 3, when you realize that you are a tool, you can use your own tools, your mind, your choices, your actions to take care of you, to set energetic boundaries, to dream a new dream. You don't need to wait for anything else or anyone else to show up for you, to give you permission to do this. You can visualize a new dream now, a new vision. Interesting. Surrender. Speak your world into being. Surrender to your imagination, but also your heart's desires. What is it that you actually believe? And then take the time every day. Create daily rituals that allow you to connect, to feel, to experience. See, even with the image on this card, she is using her body as a temple. So you too can attune your frequency to align with, experience, and feel everything that you're wishing for. You don't even have to go anywhere. You are already free. Wow, okay, group 3, I have more cards for you. What time are we at? Okay, so what more do we need to know? What more can benefit group number 3 right now? What is it that you're not seeing? Something very important. So there's just one of these. Just one. Seriously. Manifestation, 1111. Right now, group number 3. You are in a season of accelerated manifestation where your desires and intentions are taking form in the physical world. Choose your words wisely. Choose your thoughts wisely, for they are shaping your reality faster than ever. Believe. It's important to believe this. And so if there is another energy or something that's blocked or something more that you need to know or see or hear right now, group number 3, that you need to release perhaps, that you can sage or choose to, well, surrender. But this is saying surrender as well. Release your need to control the outcome. Surrender is not powerlessness, but the sacred recognition that you are intricately connected to a higher intelligence, one that flows through you. It's not apart from you. Wow. I do want another card, though. That one flipped around. Surrender. Surrender your need to control. Just allow the universe to manifest this new experience. Get excited about something new. Okay, so you might be resisting something. Be aware of subconscious resistance that is coming from somewhere deep within yourself. Are you resisting change? Are you self-sabotaging because you're resisting change? Something is definitely wanting to manifest. So subconscious resistance. Oh, which would make sense, especially with the 5-5. Surrender your need to control, because there's something amazing and magical that is wanting to manifest for you. A new experience, a new vision, a new life as well. You know what I mean? This new dream. But if you are afraid of change, you're not allowing yourself to have this new experience, are you? Group 3, these are some deep messages. I hope that you're enjoying. I feel like this is your story. I hope you enjoyed this today. If you did, please do click the like button. Have a magical day. You might need to listen through all of this again. Feel free to do so. And if you're drawn to another pile, by all means, pick another pile to learn more about what it is that you're not currently seeing about yourself or your situation. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your messages, what you don't currently see, or what are you not currently seeing in your life, your situation. If you chose the rose quartz, I'm going to put this over here. So these piles are kind of deep today, so I hope you enjoy. Group number 4. It is time to move forward. Embrace change. Open your heart, free yourself, open up your arms. It's time to choose to move forward. Embrace the uncertainty. There's 9 of Swords. Let me go like this. What is it that you're not currently seeing? Actually, I feel like you've been maybe in this lower vibrational frequency or feeling stuck. Interesting. Okay, let's pull one more of these cards. Group 4. What you're not currently seeing is that you have the power to enlighten yourself. You have the power to release yourself from those self-defeating thoughts. Listen to and trust your intuition. There's something more. There's something there that is waiting for you to pay attention to it. Enlightenment, 3 of Wands. So there's something that's available for you to connect with it, to help you to move forward. So it's time for more. It's time to move forward. Group number 4. What else is it that you aren't currently seeing? Group 4. Go deeper. Easier said than done. There is change. It's like change is imminent. And maybe this is causing you stress. But you have the power to rise above the mental stress. So mental stress is just victimization caused by excessive thoughts. But what you don't currently see, or what you're not currently aware of, is that you have the power to rise out of the thoughts and tune into your intuition, more into your heart space, right? Your heart space, because it knows what's waiting for you. And your mind, maybe your mind or your ego doesn't want anything to change, and so it's creating some sort of mental prison. But there's something deeper that is happening within you, and really you're the only one who can free yourself from this mental prison. You're the only one who can choose to free yourself. You're the only one who can choose to change. So this go deeper is asking you to pay attention to your emotions, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, even what you're believing, because what you're believing about your current self or your situation is not true. But you might be keeping yourself stuck in this reality because you believe that you're a victim of something, when you always have the power to rise above the situation, which is something that maybe you're not currently seeing. There's connection, ask for help. Connection, belonging, ancestors. Okay, so I have to say this because it just came into my realization. Some of you might be feeling like you need to escape, but what you're feeling, it's something that's in your DNA, in your blood, in your ancestral coding, which you're meant to be becoming the cycle breaker of in this lifetime. So what you're sensing or what you're experiencing right now, especially if it is depressing you, it's something that has been carried over through your bloodline, your ancestors, because, well, when we look into the past history, many were always trying to escape or avoid a situation. They had to work hard, and maybe they were always feeling like they needed to defend themselves somehow. And so there's some sort of deep emotional turbulence that you're experiencing even within your own body. And this is something that's flowing through your blood, but you have the power to reprogram the particles in your blood, your bloodline, your ancestors. You have the power to heal. You have the power to break these karmic patterns and free yourself from your ancestors and your ancestral past. Oh my gosh, and you even have the power to free yourself from all those past lives and lifetimes. But in order to do so, you must become present with yourself and your current energy, recognize everything that is making you feel stuck or trapped or defeated, and rise above that, recognizing that this is just an experience that you're having in this human body. It's a human physical experience. It's what your avatar is experiencing. But the truth about your life is that your soul and your higher power, you've always been free. But what you are experiencing in this third dimensional timeline is not allowing you to remember how free you truly are. And so this, of course, would make you feel like you're in a prison, like you're stuck in this reality that you chose, but you don't have to allow yourself. You don't have to keep yourself there. So there's a choice point. You can choose to feel like you're a victim, or you can choose to see or you can choose to acknowledge the truth. It's like, oh my gosh, I am trying to avoid this. I am trying to escape. I am trying to get away. And really, all I want is just to experience change. I want to feel better. I deserve something more. I'm ready for something new. And I believe that that is possible to happen. And these are some of the thoughts that you might choose, to say to yourself. Group number 4. So what you're waiting for, everything is already available to you now to free yourself. It's just that you don't necessarily see this with your physical eyes. So if you create a sacred space and you close your eyes and you ask yourself, your body, your emotions, what really is ready to be acknowledged? What deeper memory or something am I carrying from my ancestors that only I can release here, now, in this present moment? And for some of you, all you really need to do is just to choose to change, to release that. You don't even have to go any deeper. It really depends on the body that you chose to incarnate in. For example, my body in this lifetime has a lot of earth energy. So I'm more grounded, more anchored into the practical, the physical. So it's actually taken me even a lot of time and effort to develop my intuition, to connect with my higher self, because I am so grounded in the here and now, in the practical, in the tangible, in the material. So it really just depends And you can look at your own birth astrology. If you were born with a lot of emphasis on fire or air, you can release or heal instantly. It's like there isn't really anything anchored or hanging on to your physical body. So it's easier for you guys to free yourself and embrace change. But still at the same time, there's something that you need to create as a focus to keep yourself grounded. And that would be a purpose. So maybe you are free now to choose your own purpose in life. Group number 4. And this is something that you don't see, well, unless you allow yourself to become aware of it. Something's trying to liberate you. I feel like it's your intuition, your higher self, your higher purpose. There's a new purpose. Honestly, I feel like if you chose pile of 4, there's all sorts of stuff that you've been dealing with, even in the last 9 years. But you're freed from that too. But maybe you're just so used to your daily routine that you're the only one that's keeping yourself stuck because you keep expecting the same thing. And when you keep expecting the same thing, the same reality to show up for you every day, guess what? You're going to keep experiencing that same thing. But you're free. Everything now is saying you're free. You're free to move forward. Choose a new reality. Choose a new purpose, a new passion. Choose to free yourself from those ancestral patterns, the family beliefs. You can cleanse your blood. But there's also things and memories that are held in your muscles. They're in your cellular structure. These memories are in the DNA, the bloodline of your family of choice and your ancestors. Wow, it's time to move forward. It's time to free yourself from all of that. I want to say it's time to free yourself from all of that yuck. Your ancestors are thanking you. In fact, some of you might believe that you are your own ancestors, reincarnating, right? Reincarnating as a different person, but maybe it's always been you. You choosing to have different lives and different experiences. Okay, the first house and the second house. This makes perfect sense. When you assert your own goals, when you realize that you're worthy of everything that you're dreaming about, that you're desiring, this lust card, it's not necessarily telling you to get sexy with yourself. This is like finding a passion within your power to transform everything that you believe, everything that is within you, your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions. Choose the values, choose to align with something higher, something better. The second house also refers to your self-esteem, what you're worthy of accruing or believing or earning based on what you value. In this lifetime, I wouldn't be surprised if all of you who chose pile 4, you're cycle breakers. If you look back on your life so far, I guess it depends how old you are. I think you can only really reflect on your life after you've gone through the first Saturn return. When you're in that middle phase, you start seeing things from a different perspective. But maybe you can look back on your life and notice how the choices you've always made have been your own choices to choose something different, to believe something different. Maybe this entire life purpose for you is to choose change so that you can change everything, you can release everything, including timelines and lifetimes and dimensions and realities. So for some of you, if you are waking up every day and you're feeling stuck in a reality that is always changing, this is exactly why you're experiencing this every day. But you can also still choose how you navigate your daily reality and your daily routine. But this also, it requires you to take responsibility for yourself and your choices. But I feel like there's a higher power that's definitely guiding you. This could be your higher self or God or source or whatever higher power that you believe in. But I believe that even this higher power is just another version of you. Wow, okay. Group 4. Woo! What is it that you're not seeing? Oh my gosh. A wounded healer. Oh my gosh. So in this life, you are the wounded healer. Actually, a lot of us are wounded healers, but in different ways. So Chiron in Jupiter, this would make sense. So dandelions, actually dandelion tea, dandelion root, or even if you eat the plant raw, it helps to detoxify the body. Of course, too much of anything can also be, right, not so healthy. But you're the bringer of change. And the bringer of change mostly for yourself, based on what you choose. But sometimes maybe other people don't appreciate your willingness to change or to choose something different. And even with this, remember, this is just a general message. Some of you might still be keeping yourself stuck in an old reality, not realizing that you have the power to free yourself and to change everything. But you have to exert yourself. You have to choose to move forward. So you are here to heal timelines, ancestral patterns, karmas. You're breaking free from the cycles. I love the fact that you've got the elder here. So the elder wisdom, you can choose to change your vision, visualize something new. It's time to free yourself and move forward and enjoy the blessings that are available for you to experience in your life. Jupiter's blessing you. Simply put, if you're interested in metaphysics, when you take the time to realize all the dysfunctional patterns, thoughts, beliefs, emotions that are keeping you stuck, and start choosing to recognize and then free yourself from all those limiting beliefs, you will realize soon that you're free to move forward, to create or experience something new. Everything is just waiting for you. And of course, this is probably something that until now, you weren't necessarily seeing as an option. How many of you were waiting for a permission slip? Only to realize that you're the only one that can give yourself permission to move forward. So what more does group 4 need to know? Divine justice. Maybe something that was taken from you in the past, it's going to be returned. Well, not maybe, it's saying what was taken will be returned, and what was done in harm will be answered. Stand in your integrity and let divine justice unfold for you. The universe sees all and balances all. So there's something new. Look what's on the bottom, the divine detour. The universe is adjusting your path right now to match your soul's evolution. If a door has closed, it is because it is no longer resonating with who you are becoming. Seriously? Group 4. And so if there's something else that maybe is blocking you that you're not seeing, that you need to become aware of, so that you can free yourself, what would that be? Group 4. So trust in the divine process, but I'm also thinking divine wisdom is waiting for you to open up and allow it, embrace it, receive it. Because this is, from my perspective, absolutely everything that you need right now. But it's up to you to choose. All you have to do is sit with yourself and ask to connect with that. False light. So it's important for you to be discerning, because not everything that appears radiant is true. There are energies that might be mimicking the divine. Oh, seeking to lead you astray. Well, false beliefs, negative beliefs, self-doubt. You've always been divine. You've always been an extension of the light. But it's easy to get trapped in the prison of the mind, isn't it? Trust me, been there, done that. So I'm going to share a little bit more from my own personal experience, and I hope that this is helpful for you. There's a time in my life where I realized I just really needed change, and I started recognizing even my own thought patterns about myself. And I didn't want to experience that anymore. And I started choosing better feeling thoughts. I started choosing positive words. Instead of knocking myself down, I would realize that, and I was like, wait, no, I didn't mean that. What I really mean is I'm so worthy, I'm so loving, and I just started choosing different thought patterns. I think that's what this false light is referring to. Some of you might have other people that want to control you. And so, if this is what you're experiencing in your reality, as soon as you change what you're focusing on mentally, you're also going to change who shows up in your daily reality. If you choose to wake up every day and start your day saying, everyone in my movie today is going to be thoughtful, positive, supportive, or everyone's going to be happy, or choose your own words and declare this as your daily experience, and then go about your daily routine, keeping this in mind, and then watch how your reality starts interacting with you in a different way, including people. If you need to find a way to avoid negative people, you can set this intention too. Like, I am invisible from the negative energy in the world. I'm invisible from negativity. In fact, the negativity does not even see me because I have so much light within me. I'm unaffected. And so the dark doesn't even recognize me because I have so much light that I am no longer affected by the falseness of the reality. Or, of course, choose your own words. I feel like with the Elder card, you are an ancient soul, and I really don't know how many times you've incarnated onto the earth. But this time, I feel like you are healing everything, you are clearing everything, you're transmuting everything, and you're breaking the cycles and the patterns throughout all of the earth timelines. In fact, the timelines that you've always experienced through all of your incarnations, group number 4, all these timelines are collapsing. As soon as you become aware of them, you acknowledge them, and you transmute them. Those timelines and memories of old past lifetimes they're collapsing. They no longer exist. That's how much power you have. If you allow yourself to recognize that. And again, even this is something that you don't necessarily see, but it's something that you're capable of. It's already there within you. You just need to go a little bit deeper. Group 4, I hope you enjoyed your video reading, your pick a card reading for today. I realize that you might need to go back through and listen through everything again. Keep in mind these are general, but take what resonates for you. If you feel like you were drawn to another pile, then there are probably more messages or something else that you need to become aware of. And then you always have the freedom to take what bits and pieces resonate the most with you, and then create your own daily routine or your own practices or your own belief systems based on the ones that feel best and right for you. So if you enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in another one. Bye for now.